Next shelf down, we've got these two big Barts in the back there. Actually a bubble bath, like shower liquid stuff. You screw the heads off and they were full of it. I remember those as kids, although these ones are recent purchases. There's a big set of random Springfield residents at the back there. As you can see, I've got them all loose and I've got a couple of them still in the packets. And if you notice that crusty one, the packaging is actually on upside down. So I definitely bought that one because, I don't know, maybe it'll be worth more. It's really strange. There's a little Hallmark keepsake, is what they call it, with Bart and Lisa watching Itchy and Scratchy. These three little weird things here are actually wind-up toys. These little figures here are one of the most common sets you'll find. The whole family on the couch there, they were from Lucky Dip sets, so you would, buy this candy and one of these figures would be inside it there. Winchell's Donuts Bart and a big Kang from, I think, Burger King. I don't have the rest of that set, but that one alone looks pretty cool. There's a Bart gumball machine at the back there. And some random little capsule machine figures in the front. And the ones at the back there are from the Greatest Guest Stars series. These are the mini versions. There were bigger ones as well. So you got, who's in there? It's Britney Spears, Tony Hawk, Mark Hamill, the guys from The Who, Lucy Lawless, Hugh Hefner. Yeah, fun little set. Oh, and that plane back there is actually a little model of a real plane that was flying with this kind of markups, probably early 2000s, I want to say. There's an old camera there. Yes, it did work. I don't know if it still does. I haven't really tried it. There's a set here, which are the spooky light-ups. That was a big Burger King set one Halloween. So those are all really cool. And over here, this is one of my favorite pieces, which is why it is right in the middle of the shelf, right in the middle of the room, so it draws your eye as soon as you walk in. This is a working Homer telephone. So the idea was that Homer would be sitting down like this, snoozing normally, and then when the phone rings, he would sit up and start saying a few lines. They seem to have recorded a few specific lines just for the phone. I should get this guy working again, test him out. He'd make a pretty good video, and I can't actually remember what he says, so it would be fun. This little thing here, this is from a Bust-Ups set. So they had a few series of these. This one's from a music-themed one. Actually, so was this Lisa and Bleeding Gums Murphy here. And I think maybe this Snowball 2 and Santa's Little Helper one might have been from the same set. It's also a bust-up, as are the Kang there with the baby alien Maggie and Mr. Burns Vampire. That was from a Halloween set, obviously. I almost forgot. Stuck to the front of the shelf here. These are Simpson's guitar picks, of all things. So I didn't really have anywhere to display those, so I put them on the front there, and even a couple of keys. Here we've got a bit of a beach-themed Simpsons fast food set area. So that over there is a sandcastle set from KFC in '98, I think. This wave one here was a Burger King set in about 2001 or 2, and these cups up the back there were from that same set, or actually maybe they were from this surfing one here. I can't remember what the cups are from. It's one of those. This little campfire scene is cool. That's another gacha machine one. You put money in, get the capsules, and one of these random pieces would fall out. There's the original Pez sets up the back. A few other random figures. These tiny little mugs are some of my favorite things. They're just so random. I don't know why they exist. There's a smaller than a shot glass. You're not going to get anything worthwhile in those, but they're fun. This Bart and Lisa, they're actually USB sticks. So if you pull their legs off, you can plug them into your computer. The Barney and the Mr. Burns there have hidden features as well. I think I've shown this in a video before. He is actually a foil knife, and Barney is a bottle opener. So that's from a barware range. Next here, this is the Mattel set from 1990. That's one of the very earliest Simpsons figure lines to have come out. So I've got a few loose ones at the front here, and then at the back there's a Bartman still in the original packaging. In front of those, these other little blind bag figures. These were from Panini. They were one of the sticker collection sets. Got a couple of Christmas ornaments there. That Bart and Homer there is an air freshener. Oh, that Homer and Marge, those are salt and pepper shakers. They just make everything in The Simpsons, don't they? I've shown this Kang mug recently. That's a Zing Halloween one, and it changes. It's got the heat-changing How to Cook Humans book on the back there. So this couch set in the front is another, I think it was Red Rooster in Australia, or it might have been Burger King. That one was for the 20th anniversary. And the one at the back there, see that? That's actually a toothbrush holder. Similar couch vibes. And behind that is the camera from over there. But this one is still in the original packaging. It has this little bum bag that you put it in, a fanny pack for you Americans. There's a big Bart figure there. These Homer, Bart, and Lisa figures, or heads in the front here, used to have gum in them, and I might, yep, they still do. And there's a few random cups. There's another bootleg wooden Homer there, and in that very corner there's a pad and pen that I bought from Universal Studios in LA just recently.